fine. No problem.
Okay. If you want me to help you in the last few things, I can help you. No?
No. You're from where again? Where are you from
Israel,
again? Israel. You want to know something I thought was hilarious? And this isn't the, you know, which, whatever talk, you know. But you know them guys are ringing you looking for a reference and that. You know the realty crowd.
Yeah.
They're from Israel. Like the fella is Robert Stein, is his name. He's from Israel. And they told us on the 7th of March we were moving out. I had to find a different flat. They've kept my deposit, everything like this. You can ring Jeremy and ask him. He's getting me a check from this Robert Stein, the director. When he comes back from wherever you said it is again, he's away for this time now. And you'll get your money then. That's no problem. Ring Jeremy, ask him this. This is no problem. But when I told him, like, he spoke to you on the phone, he'd know you're from the same place he's from or whatever, like all this. When I told him that, the other tenant took possession of the flat, he refused to leave. You know, all this crap that goes on, you know. Yeah. Whatever, people that are dishonest and stuff like that. So he took possession of the flat, he refused to leave, so they wanted to keep my deposit and find me another flat. This was his story. So when I told him, I said, what am I going to tell my landlord? Blah, 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 all this. He said, well, listen, he said, don't worry about your landlord, he said, because tenants have a lot more rights than landlords and all this. So he was telling me to screw you over. The guy from your country was telling me to screw you over, and Robert Stein, another guy from your country, is holding on to my money and don't want to give it back to me. For some strange reason, they said they'd get me a check, even though I gave them things straight away. They wouldn't deal with a check. And I was just thinking, like I was saying to Lise, like, between you accusing me of stealing money off you. Listen, just let me finish. Okay. You did. You did.
I just said something wrong with the meter. I never
£600 wrong. Never mind, because this is... And you said to me then about the references and stuff, how angry it made you saying that, because I owed you a tiny bit of money, you said that you had to say this. Do you think that the amount of arguments me and Liz had because I was so angry over you saying that I stole money from you, yet the three of you accused me of that, and the other two guys that are from the same country as you tried to tell me to rob you. They told me, listen, if it's 2 weeks, 2 months, 6 months, stay there. He can't put you out, they said. And we'll find you a flat when we have time already. Don't bother saying that to Jeremy now until the check cashes.
Listen, I'm not
no, but I mean until the check cashes, so you get your money.
I'm not saying a word.
But after that, I'd ring him and ask him straight up, did he tell me to do that or not?
I'm not here. Listen,
I don't care.
Let's say, other than the last 2 months.
I don't care. The only crooks I've met is you.
Why? What did I done
because
wrong to you?
Accused me of stealing money off you. Yes, you did.
I did.
Lise is a witness.
I just said something strange with the meter. That's what
you took the money out and put it in your hand and shook it. And you said there's something not right here. You didn't even look at the numbers. Like you, what are you? Are you Wayne Scale? Are you?
I never accused you.
Listen, Abraham. You're not a nice person. I can see straight through you.
What have I done to you? You know, you've
and
been
for
living
a
here almost
person
2
that's
years.
so well travelled and everything, you have some really weird friggin' habits. And this crap of being homeless at 15, I'm not spreading your thing. My father came over here when he was 13 years of age working, and my uncle at 12. And he's not a bitter or gator, he never does anyone out money, and he never complained of being homeless. He went and worked, made his own way. You said 15. So that didn't wash with me either, like. I came over when I was 18, only 3 years older, and I was lucky.
I've been out on the street from 15, it's
Why?
true. I'm not
Why didn't you work?
What do you mean you were? I worked.
Yeah, my father came over. He was over here at 12, 13.
Working. What did I say I didn't work?
No, but I said, why were you homeless then? Why didn't you have somewhere to live?
Because I ran away from home.
My father,
I ran away from home.
You know what I mean?
Leave it. I mean, you know, I don't know why you're so angry with me, because you live here almost 2 years. You never have any problems.
We never had any problems. The first day we moved in, you tried to make out I broke the fridge when it didn't work.
I didn't.
You told us, you advertised the garden, and you told us that we could use the garden. 3 days after we moved in, you said, you're not allowed to use the garden, you said.
I don't know. I don't know why you're so full of anger. I never feel... When you told me the fridge is broken, I said go and buy one.
And then you asked me why there was a tenner in the difference, even though the other place... You did. The other... I have the text message.
You see, everything you asked me, I tell you yes. And
the other place didn't have the fridge in stock. So I paid for a cab from Golders Green and brought it back. But I only charged you the price of the fridge, not taxi, none of that bull crap. That was it. Never been... Couldn't have been... You couldn't have had better tenants. We've been nothing but honest with you.
You were, I must say...
Yeah, except for the 3 times you came in.
2 months. No, I mean, one time...
Well, be honest, Abraham.
One time.
I could not give you that money up front because you accused me of stealing £600 on you. So how could I expect to get a reference from you and give you all the money? You wouldn't do it. Not in a million years.
Why? Do you see anybody have a problem with me? No, seriously.
I'm not speaking for anybody else.
No, but you see, there is, no, but you can see I'm living with other people. And
but you understand, like, after meeting you and these other two guys that have 6 weeks of my money, if from your country, people from your country, I would tell anybody I know not even to put a light bulb in for you. Don't do nothing for these people. They're like, an Irishman would never, after speaking to another Irishman, turn around and tell him, hey, listen, rob that other Irish guy. Don't worry about him. I'll find you a flat in 2 months, 6 months. Don't worry about him. They wouldn't do that. So, from what I see, it's ye that seem to be the crooks. That's why you're so paranoid. It has to be, like, there's something seriously wrong there. He spoke to you on the phone. He knows you're from the same country as him. And he tells me to rob you, like.
That's not very nice.
No, it's not.
Very sad that people doing stuff like that. But,
hey, that's business in your language. That's just business, isn't it?
Listen, let's finish. You know, you're leaving today. I really wish you all the best. I mean, you did stress me up in here, but let's
stress you out.
No, because you stopped paying your rent or not. But anyway, let's.
I didn't. No, I didn't. I told you why. Because if you had an upper hand on me, God knows what would have happened. Because the pound speaks in your language. One single pound speaks in your language. I would never have got a reference out of you. You would have told me to go F off for myself. This place shouldn't even be here. I don't care about that. I'm not interested in that. I'm not a person like that. I'm not nasty. I've no interest in any of this bull crap. Even that your mate told me to go ahead and pursue. But
I didn't.
Anyway, I have no interest.
Listen, I really think two of you.
I really think.
You've been here for 2 years.
I'm being nasty about this now. Do you know why? Because I'm hoping the next person won't be as unlucky. I'm hoping you'll think twice before you say.
Between him, you've been living here for 2 years. Nobody gave you any trouble.
You accuse me of stealing. I don't know about you in Ireland.
You're very sensitive.
You don't accuse. No, mate.
I told you something wrong with the meter, and then I thought, you know what?
Nobody ever accused me of stealing in my life.
I never accused you of stealing.
Yes, you did.
I just said something wrong with it. Well, you know what? Let's leave it. I mean, seriously. You have a lot of anger. I mean, at least you got yourself a nice place. You've gone through some rough stuff now with all these guys, but I mean, now you have a new place. You're living, I presume, in a bigger place. Yeah. Be happy. You have a lovely girlfriend. Really, I mean, let's forget it. I mean, I feel so bad, like, because you make me feel like I'm such an evil person. I really don't know what. Maybe I've done it. Maybe my approach.
Whatever. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. You're trying to be diplomatic about it.
Not diplomatic, but let's just
I'll tell you straight off the cuff what I think. And I think it's hilarious that they told me to try and rob you. I just said, my God. No, it's not. You do the same thing. If it was you sitting in the office and it was him that owned the flat.
I'll tell you one thing in my life. You wouldn't believe it.
Or are you going to tell me that you never stole or anything in your life? Like I told you?
Never did what?
That you never stole or something like that, or you've never thieved or anything in your life. Is that what you're trying to say now, is it?
I'm trying to say that for the last 25 years that I've been working, I never went
I haven't seen you do a tap of work. But that's the thing I can get over. You're so well travelled, you go all around the world and stuff.
I worked a lot, you just don't know it.
I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, like, just your attitude. Like, you walk in here, you get your rent 4 days in advance every month, so you did at least, and you walk in here and accuse me of fucking fiddling with the meter, like.
Okay, I mean, I don't want to.
And I know a lot more than that too. And
you are very sensitive, and I don't think.
No,
but anyway.
Don't give me that sensitive crap.
Anyway, no, because
it's not sensitive, me.
You know, we're all human beings. Even if I listen, we're all human beings. Even if I done a mistake, you shouldn't be so.
Different story.
I did apologize about it. I just say, listen, something was wrong.
Your apologies. Your apologies don't mean crap to me. Just the way you apologise. You never apologised until I was about £1 up on you. Then you apologised. You never apologised before that.
You're looking for the screws? Or?
Yes, I'm looking for the screws.
That's a new one.
Your old lock.
Okay.
Because I don't trust you, like I said a million times.
That's the deal. You know, one thing you're amazing because you've been living here for 2 years.
2 years. 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
Never in the studio on the flat in your back garden. Never in the studio on the 1-bed flat in your back garden. Yeah.
No, I mean, from what I'd seen, it's almost 2 years.
Because I have a girlfriend and all this stuff. I didn't want the aggro. I'm not going to go and argue with you every time you come in here and insinuate something.
I mean, I came to you what for? Anyway.
And you say sensitive. I say, oh my God, mate.
I don't know why you
something. I've lived in a lot of. I've lived in the world a few places too. Lived, not just gone for a 2-week visit and get pulled out of the hotel by fucking guys at gunpoint. Yeah. I'll tell you something now, mate.
I really don't know why you're.
You have to be doing something when they go into a hotel looking for you. Or why you're doing in them places anyway.
What hotel? I don't know anything.
Yeah, you don't know nothing.
Anyway, all I could say, I really wish you best of luck in your new place.
I wish you best of luck too. I wish the next person
and
here
I'm
best
sorry
of
I
luck.
left such a bad impression on you, because I didn't mean to. I mean it. I never had somebody so angry with me. Seriously.
No,
And
never.
I had a lot of people living with me, and I never, seriously, never had somebody...
So you think that I should have paid you up to date, even though you said I done
you
you
would
out
get
£600?
every penny.
Even
back.
though you said that the hit meter was out by £600?
No.
That's insane.
Well, that was
That's
a year
insane.
and a half ago, and I
As
never
I
told
turned
you.
around and I
just
said to you,
something.
I said to you,
I mean, it's amazing
I have
how,
friends that
how
own
much
bars
you,
and nightclubs.
You just
they
sitting
said they
on
couldn't.
this one little
Yes, you call me a
problem.
friggin' thief.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
And I told you, I think maybe
You're
it's a
just
problem.
saying that
maybe
now because you think maybe
I'm not
record or
young.
whatever. There's none of that crap going on. You did. You did.
I never said thief. I just said there's something wrong with the numbers, and then I thought maybe it's my eyes, because you know the reality. I'm not a young man, and
something wrong with your eyes. Well, you should have.
Getting old.
You should have
I'm
just.
getting old.
You should have just checked the bloody thing again and again to see that it was right before you came in saying it was £600 out. Huh? Because if I taken £600 out, it would have been down the next time. It would have been down the time after that. You did say six.
I think it's only
You didn't even
600
remember you told
when
me
I
that your
thought it
first
was
wife
180,
Irish or
190.
whatever.
But
You just, oh my God.
I don't know
You're
why-
just such
why-
a happy man. Well, I wouldn't be too happy if I were you. I certainly would not. Use that again. Don't care. I mean, it's not my friggin' door. You do what you want with it. Yeah, that's that. No? Yeah. You've posts for me too. I checked with the post office. There's posts in there for me too.
You'll get, listen, you won't see anything that belongs to you, you will get.
But you
just
have it.
Rest. No, what?
Post. Letters.
Today I only got one letter.
Yeah.
I didn't get any. Do you want to come and check? I'm not lying to you.
I'm not going to check. I could check at
Listen,
the post office.
I'm
It's
not
up there
lying
on the
to you.
corner.
Do me a favor. Give me 1% respect. Just one.
I
human being.
do you know
Look,
what?
really, you're so
I
angry.
gave you the ultimate
Seriously.
respect.
No,
I
you
did,
know,
before you accused me of things.
only, no. Just,
I don't. No.
Seriously.
No.
Anything
No.
that belongs to you will
No.
come to you. I'm not holding anything. I tell you what I can do as well. If you want, if there is any cost, I can give it.
Where you come from,
No, I
is it?
can. By the way, do you have
Go
the
in there. Have a look. Have a look.
do you have the key for the deadlock?
Oh yes, I have. Lise, give me that. She has a deadlock key.
No,
That's your gate key.
Oh, thank you. And the key for the washing machine, maybe if you have.
No, because I want to get my post. And you ring Jeremy. Ring Jeremy.
I don't know how to get
No,
involved.
I
but listen,
don't
what I
care.
can do.
Just ring.
I can
Causeway,
leave you on
Mill
the
Hill.
post with the neighbor. He's always home. You
Ring
understand?
Causeway, Mill Hill. Yeah, fine.
And I'll ring you as well.
But ring Causeway, Mill Hill. Don't say anything about him telling me to rob you. You can do that after I get my check.
I'm not going to tell
But
anyone.
ring him.
You don't know me. You really don't know me.
Just
anyway.
ask him.
What
Did the
you
other
asking?
tenant take possession or whatever and all this kind of stuff like that? I've had the last few days where you're ringing me, nagging me about this. I've been out looking at a million flats trying to find a place so I could get out of here for you on time.
So then
Because
you
I thought
find
you had
a
that girl.
different place. Another.
Of course I can. He has my deposit. The tenant wouldn't leave it. It's one, whatever, I don't care. Ring Jeremy, ask him. He's your countryman. The two of you should get along well.
So it is amazing how you quickly managed to, few days time you managed to
Yeah,
find
because
another
I
place.
went and I showed a guy, a good decent landlord. I said, look, Causeway emails. I said, look, they've kept my deposit, they kept this, that and everything. He said, oh my God, he said, the best he could do for me was Tuesday when I first met him. And he said that was because he's part Irish. He knows where I'm from, where my family, he has family close to where I am. He knows I'm not a thief. And I showed him all this and he turned around and he said, right, I'm going away the weekend, let's get this sorted now, he said. Because Causeway. That's why he done it, because he seen they're a bunch of thieves.
It's not, you know, you can't blame one person because of, okay, so you see me and I see and you decide.
I never had any bad feelings with you ranting until you found the figures are wrong. We won't even go there and there because you just come back with this counter thing saying I never accused you. When the figures
you know what,
are
let's
wrong,
do that. If we take that aside, I did anything wrong to you other than that? Other than my...
No, but then I just thought about things previous to that and I said, you know, there was always a telltale sign there that there was, you know, going to be something wrong. There'd always be an issue with you no matter what. Even though we swept here, kept everything clean, never used...
Did I ever tell you anything? Did I ever say anything?
Huh? No, except that I robbed 600 quid.
It wasn't even 60 we're talking, because I say it's supposed to be 198.
Your twin brother
and
said
I thought,
that.
but I think anyway, I messed it up.
I asked you to look at a picture of that. You said you had a picture of it before we moved in. I asked you to see the picture.
I didn't
and
do
then
that.
you said, no, I
Only
don't
after
have a
I
picture. I wrote it down somewhere, you said.
I did write
I said,
it,
show me where you wrote it down, even though that wouldn't matter. You could go in and scribble that straight away. But you didn't show me nothing.
I don't do stuff. That's one thing. Anyway.
Hey, Abraham.
I don't.
Listen,
you know, really, I really feel bad that you make me feel so like.
You're
like
too soft. You're too touchy. You're too soft.
I'm too soft.
Yeah, you're ringing to me about what you call. You're ringing to me about what was it at all? This 400, whatever kind of crap like. You're fucking. Get out of your fucking mind. Mental case.
Now listen. When anything comes, I can leave it. I can tell because usually, you know, when I'm not around, Rob is taking your post. So I'll tell Rob to keep it.
All I'm expecting is one bloody letter that I need.
You know when you're going to get it?
I'm meant to have it already, according to the post office.
Yeah?
So I sent for it again.
I'll check again now, but I got post today. I did get post today.
I won't go into it. Could you just have a look anyway, because I know it's fine, but I just like to see what you're trying to say. It's better shape than it was when we got it.
So
except for your dam.
No, it looked good. I just need to paint it a bit. Yeah, and paint it.
That corner over there by the door is all damp. Here, behind this, like I said, we can see it starting.
I might change the whole thing.
I don't care.
Oh wow. What's that? Shit.
Yeah.
I have to deal with that. Okay. So I'll. If I mean, I'm here until almost the end of the month. If you say you might get it on today, Saturday, so probably the only thing Monday or Tuesday. At the moment I see your letter.
Though, like the cheek you to just say there, okay, maybe I stopped trying to make us. I swear to God, if you done that in Ireland, mate.
What's
if you
soft? What do
accuse
you
somebody of stealing something like that in Ireland, soft. My God,
Okay,
you
I'm
grow
not,
up on the street, you'd never see. You know.
Can I just say, let's just leave that for a second.
I hate letting you away with such a thing like.
Why are you letting me away? I
I'm
never
just not a
said the
bad
word.
person.
I just been suspicious. God. Why are you so angry?
Me suspicious. Me suspicious. I mean, do you smoke weed or something? Is that what's wrong with you? Is it?
I'm too old
is
for
that the hippie crap or what? Or is that why you can't see things, or you're paranoid, or you don't remember telling me stuff? When I say stuff back to you, you say, "How do you know that?" You bloody told me. Huh? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. You're not attacking me.
Look,
really?
You have the camera on your phone now, and you've been doing it the whole time, and you think I'm some kind of fool, like.
I'm not into
Look
camera.
at that. Show it.
What do you want to say?
Show it. Look at it.